Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's another time for another Scrim game sponsored by White Shadow. It's your boy Steve here, bringing you all the coverage of this second Scrim game. We have organized yet another match for you today. This time it has been randomized teams between this big roster. But before we can get into that, we need to review our rules since they have changed from the first Scrim game. We are still a best of 5 or a first of 3 series, but this time all maps are in the map pool. Loser picks map, winner picks side. If a map is drawn, an additional one will be played if necessary, and subs will occur between maps. These rules have been set to make not just the gameplay but viewer experience overall better. But we also need to look at our teams. For Team 1, we have White Shadow, Dinesh, Steel CPU Dragon, Slothbeat, Ghost Rishi, and Fishtail Jr. On Team 2, we have Yeet Land, Blasted Hagen, Fishtail Jr., Am Wolf, Ashton Cat, and Cannibalism. This is both of your teams who are going to be battling it out today in this series. And speaking of our series, let's look at our map series. Here we go. As you can see, 5 maps. It's going to be we're going to go in the order of Control, Hybrid, Assault, Escort, and map 5 will be a Control if necessary. As you can see, our first map is Busan, and from there we will go on. And now, without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright, Busan, our very first map in this series. Looks like we're going to be starting on Mecha Base here first. Both teams looking at a Rein Zarya type of gameplay, or type of comp. Final countdown.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And with that, this match has officially started. We're here alongside Team 1 as they come out of the gates. Alright, both teams looking for a brawl right now. The tank line. Everybody's all over this team fire. And we go Blasted Hagen charges in first. There goes Rishi, finds the first pick. Ashton Cat gets Slothbeat. Both teams have traded a DPS. As Team 1 moves onto the point, both Reinhardts charge each other. They're stunned right now as the rest of the teams follow. Dinesh gets his counterpart and Blasted Hagen. Team 2 without a Reinhardt as the brawl continues on the point. Nash is gonna find Ashton Cat. Yeet Lang gets whip-flailed off the map as Fishtail Jr. trying to run away as the rest of his team has fallen. Team 1 get possession of the point first. As we can see, Am Wolf now has his ult, his Dragon Strike. And Ghost Rishi on Team 1 has his Rally, both of these ults. As White Shadow finds Yeet Land, Team 2 without a Zarya, that's a huge amount of damage coming onto Blasted Hagen. He's gonna fall. So we can see Ashton Cat trying to get Slothbeat, he fails. As Fishtail yet again. Only one, he's gonna end up falling as Am Wolf does the same. Team 1 continue to hold. But as we can see from their ult economies, Team 2 have 3 ults online. They're gonna have a Pulse Bomb, Dragon Strike, and a Coalescence with a Earth Shatter well on the way. Team 1 They don't have ults yet, but they're getting close to them. White Shadow 96% to his ult. It's going to be a huge jump of Fishtail. He's going to find an early pick on Fishtail with that pulse bomb. Yeet Land chases after Sloppy. Can't quite eat him off the map, but Steel CP Dragon's going to kill himself somehow. The Brawl comes out. Dinesh, the last one on point. Team 2 looks like they have flipped the point. And they will start their capture progress. They only had to use 2 ults in order to get that Yeet Land staggers Fishtail. That's going to be a problem for Team 1. But as I was saying, Team 2 still have 3 ults. It's different. Now they have an Earth Shatter and a Sound Barrier, but they're still keeping the Dragon Strike. But this is a good... White Shadow finds the first pick on Fishtail. Here comes the grab. It's got 3 people. The Rip Tower by Steel CPU Dragon. It's going to find 2. As Cannibalism goes down, so does Ashland Cat. Team 1 quickly retake point. It's just Fishtail again, trying to stall. It's not gonna last as he falls. Team 1 retake point. In the old games, we're approaching the sort of last fight here. Team 1 is going to have 2 ults, tank configuration and sound barrier. Team 2 yet again have 3 ults. Blasted Hagen goes down, self-destruct onto the point. Still CPU Dragon caught out, nowhere behind a barrier. Sloppy finds Yeet Land trying to remech. White Shadow finds Ashen Cat. Dinesh finds Fishtail. As overtime starting to tick away. AM Wolf being chased by Ghost Rishi. And with that, Team 1 gets the first map here on Busan.
Score 1-0.
Now we're here in Sanctuary. So you can see Team 2 making some swaps to their lineup. Looks like they're going to be running a dive with AM Wolf on the Reaper and Ashland Cat on the Baptiste. Fishtail has also swapped to the Junkrat. Seems like they're going to try to dive Slothby. It's going to be a problem that Team 1 needs to capitalize on.
3, 2, 1.
And now we're rolling out with Team 2. You can see the dive. It's going to be interesting to see how they try to make this work. Here we go, the dive comes through. Blasted Hagen, they're in the back line. White Shadow's there. But Slothby is still firing at the Immortality Field, comes out, saves Blasted Hagen. The AM Wolf, he's going to find Ghost Rishi, but goes down himself. As they're going to go for Blasted Hagen, Blasted Hagen manages to live. Yeet Land with the defense matrix. Dinesh gets Ashton Cut on point. Steel CPU Dragon kills his counterpart as Blasted Hagen finds Fishtail. There's still a brawl here. Yeet Land, the only one on point. He's going to go down. Team 1 takes point again. As we can see now, Team 2 have sort of gotten their ults online, as well as Team 1. Both seem to be pretty equal in terms of the ult economy. You see Slothby on a massive flank, and Wolf and Fishtail are very busy trying to get this Bastion. Meanwhile, the dive comes back onto the back line. The team is split. Blasted Hagen, a little bit of trouble. He's gonna get taken out by White Shadow. Yeet Land forced to retreat. Ashen Cat goes down. And Wolf is gonna find Slothby. It seems like Team 1 have gotten this fight as well. However, the chip battle is still going on. Riptire is gonna come out by Fishtail. He's trying to look for people. Almost gets the Nash, not quite. He's gonna get dived on by the tank line. Self-destruct by Yeet Land. He's gonna find Fishtail. Or Fishtail. Primal Rage by Blasted Hagen. Again, Dinesh is getting low, but he's not being found. A Slothby, he's gonna get Cannibalism. Dinesh finds Fishtail. This Ghost Reach is gonna get Ashton Cat and Wolf fighting back. He's gonna get Dinesh. The dive is still alive here by Team 2. But as I say that, they're gonna go down. Team 1 continue to hold. 90% and counting. The final seconds. Can anybody get the point in time? Blasted Hagen swapping over to the wrecking ball. He's gonna get trapped, and I don't think anybody else can actually touch. Looks not. Team 1, they're gonna get map 1. Team 1, they have gotten Busan 2-0. They only need 2 more maps in order to win the series. Team 2, they're still in the game. But let's see how it goes in our next map. Looks like our next map is going to be Numbani for hybrid.
Ready for battle.
As we see these comps, looks like both are going to be running an Orisa Roadhog tank line. However, Team 1, they're sticking with the Bastion Junkrat type of DPS, while Team 2 runs a Pharmacy Reaper. Seemingly interesting comps, as we're going to be riding with Team 2, who are on attack first.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go, map 2 underway. Team 2 rolling out of the spawn doors. Pharmacy in the air. As we can see, the chip battle has started. The pharmacy in the air doing a lot of damage. However, they're not finding any kills, but Blasted Hagen getting low. He's gonna get healed up. This Team 2 can't quite find the route that they want to take. However, it looks like they're going top left onto the point. The Slothbee's there just dealing damage. There we go, still CPU Dragon finds cannibalism. So you can see the rest of the members of Team 2 just stuck in an awkward halt as they can't really do much. But Fishtail looking for a flank. He's gonna get a hook, but not a kill as Slothbee takes him down. Still CPU Dragon is gonna find Ashland Cat. He's behind Yeet Land. He has to get out of there. However, he's still gonna fall to Yeet Land as Blasted Hagen trying to run away but can't. Yeet Land falls, and Team 1 hold point A. Alright, now we're seeing some swaps over by Team 2. Blasted Hagen going over to the Junkrat. Ashton Cat swapping off of the Baptiste and back onto the Moira. Slothbee's gonna find cannibalism and early pick. Ashton Cat throwing out a damage orb, trying to chip away the health of Team 1. As you can see, Fishtail getting very low, but doesn't quite fall. Steel CP trying lights a mine onto his counterpart. Dinesh finds Ashton Cat. Heat Land again facing Steel CPU Dragon in a tight corridor. He's gonna manage to barely escape as Fishtail trying to fight for his life. He's gonna get stunned by Ghost Rishi. He needs a room trying to 1v4. That's not a good situation to be in as he's gonna fall. And 2 other members of Team 2 go down in Cannibalism and AM Wolf. Team 1 continue to hold. Steel CP Dragon again getting his counterpart. Bashing Cat's damage orb is gonna find Fishtail. That's 1 support down. Dinesh using a whole hog. He's got Yeet Land, a Riptide by Steel CPU Dragon. He's looking around on the back line. Ghost Rishi finds Ashen Cat. The Riptide is still going. It's gonna find 2. Team 1 continue to hold. For this next fight, Team 1 looks like they have a tank configuration and a rally, and they're gonna get close to a damage matrix and supercharger. As here we go, the team fight underway. Ghost Rishi and Sloth are gonna go down. As now Team 2 looks like they finally found a way. Symmetra coming out from Blasted Hagen. However, Team 1 looks like they're picking it back up. However, as I say that, Blasted Hagen gonna get 2 kills. As Team 2, they seem to have found their combination. The Symmetra pick looks like it has done the trick. And now Team 2 have captured point A, but still CP is still in the backline. He found Yeet Lan. He's gonna get shut down by Ashling Cat though, so Team 1 are entering this next fight without a damage player. Dinesh is gonna find Fishtail. The turrets are coming out as Ashling Cat finds Fishtail. Eatland's gonna go down the Sloth beat. There's been a brawls going on right in their spawn doors. Ashling Cat makes the first move. He almost got Ghost Rishi. Sloth Beast's gonna find AM Wolf. Ashling Cat finds Ghost Rishi. He manages to finish him off. Again, the brawl immortality field comes through. Sloth Beast in a little bit of trouble. Riptire as Land finds White Shadow. Steel CP gets 2 of this Riptire. Looks like they're pretty even right now. However, Dinesh is gonna go down. Steel CPU Dragon forced to run away. And he's not even gonna be able to do that as Team 2 get the payload moving. Team 2 seem to have a slight lead over Team 1 and Ult Economy as Fishtail Jr. He's gonna find Fishtail. A hook is all that it takes. We go Team 1 without a support. As White Shadow, he's gonna step up to the payload to contest. He's in a bit of trouble though. He's gonna go down. Slothy though, tank configuration coming out. Fishtail finds Dinesh. Slothy continues. He's gonna find 3. Fishtail, Slothy might have actually swapped over the fight. However, actually finds Ghost Rishi. And even then, nobody's on the payload. As let's see this replay by Slothby. The tank configuration from the high ground. As he's gonna snipe AM Wolf on 2 others. As you can see, Ashika used this coalescence. He found Ghost Rishi, who has now swapped over to the Ana. And Wolf's gonna find Slothby. Team 2. We're in a good position right now. White Shadow used his supercharger in order to stop them. And Wolf trying not to die in this situation as Dinesh is gonna eventually go down. Land uses his supercharger and they're just gonna melt through Team 1. It's Blasted Hagen with a very highly charged Symmetra. Dragon Strike gonna come through. It's gonna find Fishtail. Actually can't find Slothby. Dinesh struggling, uses his whole hog in an effort to get them off the payload, but it's not gonna work. As Team 1 have now gone into a stalling stage. Ashkai has another coalescence. He's gonna use it. A Riptire. Sorry, but still CP drunk. I don't know what happened to that. I think he died before he casted it. Let's take him finds White Shadow. As the last members of Team 1 are being cleared off the point. And again, it's Dinesh. He's in a bit of trouble. He's gonna go down. As Ghost Rishi, as Moira falls, and Team 2 are going to get through with the payload. And Bonnie, 3 points for them.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Team 2 managed to get that with 27 seconds remaining, so their time pool doesn't look that great. However, there's still a chance for them to win without having to go to time bank. As we can see the mix up in lineups, Team 1 looks like they've swapped off of a high damage comp. Looks like they're going to swap over to the Mayblade. Team 2, they're going to stick with the Symmetra.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
It's going to be interesting to see how Team 1 is going to attack this. As you can hear the sounds of those turrets. As we're here with Team 1, just gonna roll out the spawn gates. A hook onto Fishtoe. He's in a bit of trouble right now. He's gonna get caught out. As Team 1 are gonna push this without a support. Here you see Dinesh mischarged. Sleep Dart is not gonna connect. I still see Dragon finds cannibalism. Ghost Rishi goes down. And so does Dinesh. Without any supports, Team 1 can't do anything. I still see Dragon. He has to retreat, but he's gonna get caught out by Blasted Hagen's turrets. As he himself is gonna get Slothby. Team 2 are gonna hold on this first fight. It's important to point out that these turrets are what are melting Team 1. You can't really do much if you're being melted. You can see there's a bit of a small brawl here as Team 2 are trying to split Team 1 apart. They're trying to stop them from getting to their team. Sam Wolf is gonna find a clean headshot onto Steel CPU Dragon. So you can see Team 2 taking the high ground. Slothby looking in a bit of trouble. He's gonna go down. Sam Wolf snipes Fishtail. A charge by Dinesh is gonna go in. Blasted Hagen finds Ghost Rishi. Blasted Hagen, very high energy right now. As Dinesh is gonna go down as well as White Shadow. Team 2 continue to hold. Slothby looks like he's gonna go on to point. He's gonna get completely melted by the whole hog. That's one less salt for Team 2. However, they still have 4 more. They have a Supercharger, Photon Barrier, Dragon Strike, and a Nano Boost. Meanwhile, Team 1, they only have a Riptire. The next closest ult is a Rally. Not looking good in terms of ult economy for Team 1. However, it looks like they're going to be doing a full rotation around the map. Team 1 trying to figure out how they're going to attack this. Nano Boost comes out onto Yeet Lan. He's gonna put down as the Dragon Strike comes through. Not gonna find anyone just yet. Blasted Hagen getting chased down. He's gonna go down. Earthshatter completely misses by Dinesh. Riptire comes back and almost manages to kill him, but not quite. White Shadow gonna get AM Wolf. Yeetland goes down to Dinesh. And Team 1 finally seem to be taking point A. However, Fishtail looking to stall. It can't quite make it to point. But here comes Blasted Hagen. He's gonna go down. Even with all that damage, you can't take a 6v1. As Team 1, they're going to get point A and moving the payload. They're pretty low on time compared to Team 2's attack, but it's still a good one. White Shadow uses his grab. There's an immortality field in the way. They're gonna have to kill that first. As the rest of the members of Team 2 are starting to scatter, they're pretty low on anti-nade. Enables Slothby to get 2 kills. So White Shadow keeps moving. He found Yeet Lan and his Supercharger. as AM Wolf's gonna go down. And now Blasted Hagen. Turrets on the bus, no problem. And White Shadow's gonna find a fourth onto Fishtail. So, very surprising sound barrier by Fishtail for Team 1. Don't quite know what happened there. But looks like Team 1 are going to get the first checkpoint uncontested as Team 2 look towards the high ground. Slothby teleporting up to contest. Steel CPU Dragon finds cannibalism. Photon barrier by Blasted Hagen and a Dragon Strike. They want to split up Team 1. More turrets on the payload. They're going to get destroyed as Dinesh charges. He's going to get halted off course. He's looking in a bit of trouble without a barrier. Steel CPU Dragon finds Fishtail. Dinesh goes down to AM Wolf. Blasted Hagen finds White Shadow. Steel CPU Dragon though countering with his Riptire, finding 2. Will it be enough though? Slothby teleporting into their backline. Looks like he's gotten caught. Can't get out of there though. He's chasing Yeet Lan. Is he gonna find him? Yes he is. However, he's gonna go down to Blasted Hagen. The Steel CPU Dragon is still alive and is with Dinesh, who has now made his way back onto point. Whole hog by Fishtail. Oh, it's gonna stop the Earth Shatter. Dinesh just doesn't have enough health for that. As Team 1, they're in an awkward position. They can still fight this team fight. However, without a Reinhardt, it's going to be very, very hard to do so. Super Treasure comes out by Yeet Lan. He's trying to hold them off. As we can see here, AM Wolf is going to find Fishtail. Fishtail is going to get Slothby. 2 members down for Team 1 as they're looking to reset. Anti-nade coming through by Ashland Cat isn't gonna find anything. Dinesh though is gonna get slept. Awaken immediately. As now the push has started. Dinesh charging. He's gonna find Ashland Cat. That opens the path. Photon barrier by Blasted Hagen. Perfect for White Shadow to land a Graviton. The immortality field placed a little too far ahead. As Team 1, they have now put themselves in a position to finish this map. AM Wolf, he's all alone by himself. He's gonna get staggered. As here comes Team 2. Ashton Cat has slept Dinesh. He's gonna go down though. Amp Matrix coming out by cannibalism. He's gonna die to Slothby. As Yeet Lan on the Wrecking Ball, trying to find a way to stall. Dragon Strike from spawn for AM Wolf. Blasted Hagen falls to a trap. A Riptire doesn't quite find anything for a Steel CPU Dragon. But Team 1, they're still moving. Ashton Cat making his way back to point. He's gonna go down as well as AM Wolf. Mortality field by cannibalism. He's gonna go down along with it. The brawl is still going on. Blasted Hagen over with the Tracer. He's down. Same as Fishtail. Yeet Lan. He's made his way back onto the point. Can't really roll. Get a nano boost onto AM Wolf. Too little, too late as Team 1 have finished. However, somehow, with less time in this time bank, Team 1 actually finished with less time, so it looks like Team 2 have a lead in terms of time. It's very interesting.
Ready for battle.
As we can see here,
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
looks like both teams are gonna keep their comps. Team 2 on the defense, Team 1 on the offense. Here we go. Team 1 coming out of spawn. We're gonna have to meet a very fortified Team 2. Asleep coming onto one of the members of Team 1. Can't quite tell who it is, but that's gonna delay them a little bit. However, they're back on the high ground. Dinesh, he's gonna get hooked. He's in a bit of trouble. It forces Team 1 to come down with him. Now it's Fish on a bit of a tight spot. He's gonna stay alive. Cannibalism goes down, however. Ghost Rishi and Sloppy go down. White Shadow goes down. The teleporter is dealing a decent amount of damage to Team 1. Still CP Dragon. He's gonna go down, and this Fish Toe is the only one left on point. As now, Team 1, they're getting close to 10 seconds. Can anybody manage to touch point? Looks like it's gonna be Ghost Rishi. He's gonna be melted immediately, followed by Slothby, White Shadow, and Dinesh. The tank line are coming on the point. Dinesh goes down first, then goes White Shadow. Still CP Dragon putting his body on point. He's gonna fall as well. Fish Toe, he's gonna go down. Overtime timer ticking away as Team 1 fail to get any progress on point A. Team 2, all they need is one tick, 33% to win Numbani. They only have 6 more seconds than Team 1 did. As we're gonna see here a replay by Blasted Hagen. The turrets melting completely. Everybody on the point just can't stand a chance against a highly charged Symmetra. And now, Team 1 has made a swap. Fish Toe no longer on the Lucio. He's gonna swap over to the Moira. Steel CPU Dragon. He's gonna be on a Symmetra of his own. Team 2, they're gonna be running an Ana Moira support line. Cannibalism has swapped over to the Moira. As now Team 1 are in a very tight position. They have to defend one tick in 1 minute and 6 seconds. As the timer starts ticking, Team 2 on the attack. You can see, seems like they're going to be going top left. A teleporter though, going straight onto point. Team 1 haven't realized, they're just going to head right through onto point A. Turret set up on point. As the Braun goes through AM Wolf finds Ghost Rishi. He's gonna go down though to Dinesh. However, White Shadow being completely melted. Ashencat goes down. Fishtail gets Dinesh. Fishtail goes down. In this decisive brawl, Team 2 have seemed to find an edge. As still CP Triangle goes down. Nobody's left on point. As Slothby goes down, Team 2, they're gonna get map 2 in this series. As we are in halftime, both teams are tied heading into map 3, our assault map. Both teams are still in a position to win this, and it's looking to be interesting. Very interesting comps running. So let's get started with the third map, which will be Volskaya Industries. Volskaya Industries are an assault map known for a lot of brawl comps, as we can see here by Team 1 running the Ryan Zarya. Slothby back onto the Bastion. Team 2, so they're sticking with the dive. Blasted Hagen is still on the Symmetra, And that can only mean one thing. As we see here, Team 1 setting up their defenses. Team 2 are going to be attacking first. As we roll out the spawn gates with Team 2. Seems like Blasted Hagen wants to teleport the team over across the bridge. He sets it up, but still CPU Dragon is there with a mine. He's gonna send Blasted Hagen off the map. As Team 2, they can't take the teleporter anymore. That line through point is no longer available. They're forced to go through main choke. Very nicely done by Steel CPU Dragon. As you can see now, the dive is on point. Yeatlan in a bit of trouble, has to retreat. However, he's going to find himself with an angry Bastion. He's going to go down. AM Wolf is going to get picked by Dinesh. The tank line is anti though. As Fishtail goes in, he's going to get stunned. He's going to get demeched. He's going to go down. As Team 2 again forced to retreat. Team 1 hold. It's very interesting for Team 2. They're still staying on the Symmetra. They're still investing into a teleporter strat. As we can see here, they're going to teleport onto the high ground. This way the tank line won't have to use cooldowns. As you can see, Fishtail got slept. He's gonna go down to an anti-nade. Slothby finding Blasted Hagen. AM Wolf goes down, so does Ghost Rishi. Brawl on the point. Dinesh with 2. He landed in a bit of trouble. He's gonna go down to Dinesh. As Fishtail in a bit of trouble. He's gonna go down to Slothby. We're gonna have another look at that. Dinesh doing a perfect example of a brawling Reinhardt, as he's gonna find 3 in the midst of the battle. Now Team 2, yet again on the offense. Yeatlan goes in. He managed to get behind them. He's gonna rotate around them. Blasted Hagen, they're gonna try to collapse onto the Bastion. Slothy in a bit of trouble now. He's being healed. White Shadow finds Yeatlan. So Blasted Hagen forced to get out of there. Ashenkai gets picked off in the back. Blasted Hagen still running away. AM Wolf is at point. He's the only one there. He's in a bit of trouble. Cannibalism goes down. AM Wolf has nowhere else to go except back to spawn. Blasted Hagen, he's gonna retreat himself, as Fishtail is actually still alive here in the back. 30 HP. He's gonna go down to Steel CPU Dragon.
60 seconds remaining.
As Team 2, they only have a minute left on their offense.
Touch from afar.
And now it looks like Team 2 is going to be going up the stairs. It seems like they want to collapse onto the Bastion. Perhaps they are going to do just that. Riptide is gonna come out by Steel CPU Dragon, and a huge grab is gonna come through. It's gonna find 4 members of Team 2. Fishtail manages to find Sloppy with the self-destruct. However, Team 2 they're pretty scattered. They're pretty spread thin. 4 people got down to White Shadow's grab, and now Yeatlan. He's gonna try to make his way back to point. Dinesh barely misses that Earth Shatter. Steel CPU Dragon's gonna go down to AM Wolf. However, he's gonna land in his mines. Dragon Strike gonna come through. Fishtail puts his body on point. He's gonna fall. Blasted Hagen gets nanoed and efforts to stay alive as Ashenkai goes down. Blasted Hagen, he's gonna find 2. He may be able to retake point. Ghost Rishi's gonna find Cannibalism in the back. But White Shadow and Ghost Rishi are still alive. Slothby uses his tank configuration, and they're gonna clean them up. Team 1 managed to hold. here on Volskaya.
Score 0-0. Switching sides.
This is a bad situation for Team 2 to be in. They had 4 minutes to get this point and they didn't even get a single tick. Team 1, this now allows them to only get 1 tick in 4 minutes. It's going to be very, very hard for Team 2 to try to secure a win here on Volskaya. However, it is still possible, as both teams assemble their heroes.
Ready for battle.
Seems like Team 1 are gonna stick to what they know. However, Steel Bujang, he's swapping over to a Symmetra of his own. Team 2 staying the same,
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
except now they're gonna move to a brawl comp themselves. Yelan on the Reinhardt, Fishtail Jr. on the Diva. It's time to see what Team 1 is going to do on their attack.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
As they roll out of the spawn gates.
Defend objective A.
Looks like they're gonna be showing only a fraction of themselves onto the choke. However, Bujang finding some teleporter malfunctions. Can't quite grasp the spot. There it is. The teleporter comes through. The Tanglin's actually in a bit of trouble. Dinesh 50 HP and very low. Ghost Rishi's gonna go down. Dinesh only with 50 HP and goes down. Ham Wolf is gonna get picked off by Slothbeat, but Fishtail goes down to eat land. And somebody's on point. It's Slothbeat. He took the teleporter, but he has to get out of there. He's gonna get bubbled by White Shadow to ensure that he can stay alive. Short distance TP. However, the turrets, he's gonna get picked off by the turrets. That's not a good idea. However, it was just enough for Team 1 to manage to teleport over. I don't think Team 2 realized this. It's genius. As now Team 1 are on the high ground. As now they're starting to rotate through this room with the mega health pack. Blasted Hagen puts out a teleporter, putting pressure on them. Slothby finds AM Wolf as the brawl point has begun. White Shadow gets slept, and Yelan, he's gonna charge Dinesh off point with him. Slothby finds another one on the cannibalism. He's gonna find another on the Ashland Cat. White Shadow is gonna get blasted Hagen. However, Fishtail striking back. They're not gonna last long as Team 1. They're gonna find themselves that 1 tick, and they're gonna win at Volskaya Industries. We are at match point here after map 3. Team 1, they only need 1 more map. Team 2, it's not too late. They can tie this up again and bring it back. As we move on to maybe our last map, is going to be Escort. Looks like we're going to be moving on to Havana. And here we go, map number 4. Both teams are playing an Orisa Roadhog composition. Both have Maze. However, Slothby on his signature Bastion. Team 2 are going to be running a Lucio Moira, while Team 1, Ghost Rishi, he's staying on the Brig. And it looks like Team 2 is going to be attacking first.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
They're gonna roll out of spawn. Blasted Hagen has been swapped onto the tank position. He's gonna find a pick onto Roadhog. He goes eat land on a flank. He's gonna find Ghost Rishi. He's in the backline. Nobody realizes Slothby goes on Blasted Hagen. CCP Dragon finds his counterpart, but Yeet Land is still in the backline. He's gonna find White Shadow, and now he's gonna find Dinesh, who has been swapped over to support. CCP Dragon in a bit of trouble. Has to run away. He's gonna find one more before he goes down. That's Roadhog putting his body on the point to stall. Team 2, move the payload. Slothby, as we can see, is in a... He's gonna get hooked on his flank. Not a good position for him to be in. Yeetland will find him. He's been swapped over to the Reaper. Yeetland again. Another pick onto White Shadow. Another on the Steel CPU Dragon. And another on the Dinesh. As Team 1 get cleared out again. Team 2, massive time advantage for them. Heading into the second part of Havana. So as we can see, he's compensating over whether or not contesting point. Here we go. Supercharger for Blasted Hagen. It's gonna get destroyed. However, Yeet Land manages to find Slothby. Blasted Hagen gonna get Dinesh. Yeet Land uses his Death Blossom. He's gonna get booped out of the way by the Roadhog whole hog. So you can see AM Wolf in a bit of trouble. 8 HP. He barely manages to escape alive. Blasted Hagen's gonna take out White Shadow with a punch as AM Wolf goes down. However, Blasted Hagen's without a shield. He's very low. He's gonna live. Yet again, the members of Team 2 are just not dying. Blasted Hagen finally goes down as Roadhog gets 2. Blizzard by Steel CPU Dragon enables Roadhog to go down. And the Yeet Land is in the backline yet again. He's gonna find another onto Dinesh. He's gonna get frozen. However, CCP Dragon gets booped before he can finish the kill. He's gonna get hooked by Roadhog. All of these resources are going onto the tank line of Team 1 and they're not staying alive. Team 2, clutch. Extremely clutch sound barrier by Cannibalism. It enables Team 2 to find the 2 picks onto Ghost Rishi and Roadhog 2. White Shadow having to be chased out. Yeet Land is in hot pursuit. And he's gonna go down. Steel CPU Dragon contesting point. And we'll find Slothby. As Steel CPU Dragon has walled himself off. However, he's still gonna get found and picked off. Roadhog 2 using the whole hog. He's behind the team. He can contest. Missed hook. He's in a bad position. He's gonna get eliminated by Blasted Hagen, who uses yet another supercharger. Yeet Land with the Death Blossom. He's gonna find Dinesh. He's gonna go in. He goes Rishi down. He was low. White Shadow goes down, and nobody can stop Yeet Land. He's on a hot streak. AM Wolf is gonna get Slothby. Yeet Land is gonna find Roadhog 2, as Team 2 are going to get the second checkpoint here on Havana. And nobody can seem to stop Yeet Land as Team 2 approach the final checkpoint on Havana. Yeet Land is gonna find Ghost Rishi. Again, he's gonna get found finally. His streak finally ended. However, the damage has been done. It's now coalescence by Ashley Cat. He's gonna find Dinesh in the middle of all that. White Shadow having to run. He, not even Fortifier can cancel out the damage. Blizzard by Steel CPU Dragon. He can't find any kills. The Sloth being very confused about map geography. He's gonna fall off the map. Team 2 continue to push the payload.
Get into position.
Blast Hagen, he's gonna get hooked. Manages to get out there. A Blizzard comes out by AM Wolf. As Roadhog 2 gets picked, White Shadow goes down. Team 1 without a tank line and without one support. As Ghost Rishi goes down. The sound barrier was invested in the fight. Team 2, they're rolling onto the point. Steel CPU Dragon goes down and so the Sloth feed. Dinesh follows. As Team 2, it seems like they've done it. They've actually managed to get Havana 2 minutes and 14 seconds in their time bank. Very, very nicely done.
Switching sides. Initiating match.
It's going to be hard for Team 1 to possibly replicate the level of success that Team 2 just had. It is extremely difficult to get Havana finished that fast. However, I believe I can say without a doubt that this was all due to Yeetland's incredible Reaper gameplay. Let's see if Team 1 managed to adapt, because if not, we may be going to a map 5. Both teams staying with their comps. Obvious choices. As we can see, Yeetland on the Reaper. He's the one who's been giving Team 1 all that trouble. He is the main reason they managed to finish the map so fast. So now we're going to be rolling out with Team 1 on the attack. Ghost Rishi, he's swapping off the Brigida, going over to the Baptiste.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers.
Here we go, Team 1 rolling out of the spawn gates.
Stop the payload.
A hook gets hit. S2C Strong finds Roadhog. Not gonna live as Yeetland has been found. He's on top of the gas station. Seems like he might be able to get away. As Slothby's in the back line, he's gonna get AM Wolf. And still moving onto the back line of Team 2. Roadhog 2, he's gonna find Yeetland. Yeetland for the moment is now shut down. Cannibalism goes down to White Shadow, and it seems like Team 1 have figured it out as well. The brawl continues. White Shadow has 2, so we'll find another pick on the Roadhog. As Team 1 move the payload. Ashton Cat getting staggered. As Blessed Hagen gets a Roadhog, Yeetland's gonna go down to Dinesh. Steel CPU Dragon, he's in the back line. He's on the flank. Team 1, meanwhile, they're being distracted. Yeetland, or should I say Blessed Hagen, is the only one on point. As he's gonna go down. The rest of Team 2 are stuck in this corner. The wall by Steel CPU Dragon. But AM Wolf, he put a wall down on his own. It seems like they've cornered themselves. As him and Cannibalism go down, Yeetland, he's gonna get frozen. He's gonna get taken out too. Actually, kind of a bit of trouble as well. Very big mistake. All the while, Team 1 have been pushing the payload through this first corner. As we can see now, the ults for Team 2, they have 3, Team 1 have 4, with a 5th one on the way. They It's gonna be even, but Yeet Land, he's gonna get picked off. Blizzard's gonna come out by CPU Dragon as the Nesh goes down. Ghost Reaching goes down. Team 1 without any supports. However, Team 1 striking back. Roadhog 2 finding 2. He's gonna find a third onto Blasted Hagen. As Yeet Land trying to contest the point, and Wolf goes down. Let's see that again by Roadhog 2. How he manages to get, I believe, 4. Team 1 get the second checkpoint on Havana. As you can see here, Team 1 with yet another one fight. Somehow Team 1 are in a better time than Team 2. Somehow, in some way or form. Roadhog coming out with the whole hog. He's very low. Yeet Land uses the Death Blossom. He's gonna find Steel CPU Dragon. As AM Wolf goes down. Slothby using his own Death Blossom. He's gonna find 1. Roadhog 2 gets Roadhog. Cannibalism is going to go down, contesting the payload. Team 1 continues to move the payload forward. Slothby going on the flank. He found AM Wolf. Yeet Land's going to go down to Wide Shadow. Amplification Matrix for Team 1. Roadhog is gonna get melted, and so will Blasted Hagen. Again, Steel CPU can't land the kill. However, Ashen Cat's still gonna go down. Cannibalism and Yeet Land follow. And Team 1, even with Team 2's very fast attack round, will manage to get an even faster time.
3 to 3. Switching sides.
I don't understand this.
Initiating match.
Team 1 managed to get a faster time than Team 2. Almost a whole minute more than Team 2. Team 2, 2 minutes and 14 seconds to get as far as they can, with a disadvantage in time bank. Seems like Team 1 is adapting.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Now, Team 2 on the offense, they will need it, or should I say they have, to get as far as they can. The fate of the series lies in their hands. Roadhog 2 contesting on point. Yeet Land on the high ground, going a bit low right there. Blasted Hagen, he's gonna find Roadhog 2. Team 1 without a tank. As Yeet Land again, he's on the flank. Wide Shadow, barely noticing it. He's gonna go down. Yeet Land with 2. Yeet Land repeating what he did on the very first round, going into the backline and managing to get the kills. Steel CP Giant gets picked off. We're going to look at the replay as Yeet Land did what he did on round 1. And enabled his team to get around the corner. As we can see, Team 1 have made their way back onto the point. Oh, Slothby gets negated the chase onto Yeet Land as he gets picked off by Roadhog. Roadhog 2 answers back by killing Yeet Land. Both teams without a Reaper. The brawl continues on point as Roadhog gets frozen. White Shadow is able to get a good halt onto the team. However, both Orisa's frozen. Team 1 though, that was a blizzard that got thrown into their backline. Roadhog 2 is gonna fall. Still a brawling fight as Zeetland on the backline again. He's aiming for the supercharger. The supercharger's down. However, still CP Dragon's blizzard. It enables the fight. Team 1 in desperate times require desperate measures as that blizzard seems to have done the trick.
10 seconds.
Team 2 now in a situation, 5 seconds left. Can anybody touch point? And it seems like no one will. As Team 1 hold just barely before the first checkpoint.
3-3. Switching sides.
83.06 meters.
Initiating.
Extremely close for Team 2, but it couldn't be done. As Team 1 now on their attack. They have 3 minutes and 28 seconds to get as far as Team 2 did, and they'll win the map.
Ready for battle.
Again, both teams seem to be running the same thing. However, still CPU Dragon is on the Junkrat. Team 2, Yeetland is on the Tracer. Oh no, never mind. He swapped over. He swapped back to the Reaper. But AM Wolf, he is going to be on the Hanzo. This is do or die here for Team 2. They must defend. As you can see the final countdown.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Team 1 rolling out of the spawn gate. Slothby. Both him and Steel CPU Dragon are in Team 2's backline. Roadhog goes down first. Team 2 are split between trying to cancel out the flankers or deal with the front line. Slothby is going to take out his counterpart. Steel CP Dragon is way in the back. White Shadow finds AM Wolf. Steel CPU Dragon goes down. Now the point is contested. White Shadow having to deal with the Roadhog. Steel CP Dragon makes his way back on the point. Yeetland, he's gonna find his Slothby this time. Both Reapers are trading. White Shadow goes down. Yeetland finds another on the Ghost Rishi. Both Roadhogs go down. White Shadow barely manages to live against Yeetland. Steel CP Dragon with a Riptire. He's gonna find Ashland Cat. And Team 1, slowly but surely, you're getting close to this final checkpoint. Cannibalism goes down early. Team 2 without a healer as AM Wolf. He's gonna give his point. He's gonna give his body on point just to stall. Both tanks on Team 2 dying on point as well. Yeetland is gonna go down. The only person left here is Ashland Cat. He's gonna go down. Team 1 have won the map and the series. Well, Team 1 has won the second Scrim game sponsored by White Shadow. However, the coverage isn't all over. It's time to now analyze some key moments in the matches, or in the match, I should say, for the second Scrim game. And no better way to start than by pointing out that this Scrim game has been measured all by teleporters. The Symmetra teleporters have been used in this match so much, and here on Nimbani, Team 2 Blasted Hagen here using his teleporter to teleport his team to an unsuspecting Team 1's backline. Once there, Blasted Hagen just puts down his turrets, and even though Team 1 is slow to react, they manage to brawl it. However, Blasted Hagen's damage is too much to overpower Team 1. With that, Blasted Hagen was able to win Numbani for Team 2. And another teleporter strat, this time for Steel CPU Dragon. This actually begins when Team 1 was being staggered. As you can see here, the tank line for Team 1 managed to get low. Dinesh got anti-nated, but during this time, Slothby managed to teleport behind them and get AM Wolf. Now realize what this means. Slothby distracts Team 2, thinking that everyone is eliminated. Slothby distracts them by hitting on the point, and during that time that Slothby is retreating, the members of Team 1 teleport from one end of the map to the other. The unsuspecting Team 2 don't realize this until they see that Team 1 is starting to rotate. With that in mind, Team 1 slowly rotate and make their way onto the point, where they stay there for a bit, dealing a bunch of blows before the tank line goes onto the point. And Slothby makes yet another flank and gets 3. Yeatland charges his counterpart off the map, however it is not enough. And as from the following brawl, Team 1 uses this very clever teleporter strat in order to win Volskaya Industries.
Victory!
Well folks, it has been a very interesting scrim game here for you. Be sure to let your support be noted in the comments section, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next scrim game.